My daughter Anjali, she's 15 years old. She has a condition that's called glycogen storage disease type 1A. There is a genetic defect which doesn't help the liver to break down the glycogen into glucose.
So because of the fact that she runs risk for low blood sugar, initially she had to have a nasogastric tube, and then she was getting the feed through those tubes. And until she was 5 years old, she did not eat much food at all except drinking water. When she was 5-6 years old, we were able to transition her to cornstarch. During a typical day, she would have cornstarch every 3 hours, so she'll have to wake up a couple of times at night to drink the shake.
So every time her stomach is empty, she has risk of dropping her blood sugars, which can cause not feeling right, feeling dizzy, feeling jittery, not able to focus or concentrate. And if we didn't detect and treat it at that stage, she can progress into having a seizure and becoming unconscious, or even some kids even die because if it's not treated promptly.
She has mutations in a single gene, one that when we're sleeping, we need to have energy. Her body doesn't do that. So imagine now, that most of us who've had healthy children, we know that first year we're up all night and we know what that's like. But imagine 15 years later, you're still getting up 2 or 3 times a night to take care of your child.
I think the disease has affected us as a family in a big way, in a sense that our life cycle revolves every 3 hours. It's a time for Anjali Shake now, making sure that have multiple alarms so that if one fails, the other goes off.
Now her being a teenager, she wants to do more, even with academics, extracurricular activities and things like that. She does plan for most part. Sometimes she would kind of tell Mom, this is what we are doing today, and I think this is how it would work. I'll drink a shake for 3 hours, then I have this activity, then I'll eat my lunch. Even though she sometimes expresses and sometimes doesn't, I know she has in her heart that she's not able to do lots of activities, things what other kids can do.
And there are times, even during the school days, she would say, I want to set up the alarm, I want to wake up and drink the shake. And one of her aspirations is to go to a college, not in Ohio, somewhere else. And so that obviously, puts a lot of pressure on her to make sure that she's organized, getting the shakes on time.
Anjali came in and spent several days over her high school winter break working in the lab. She wanted to see what was going on firsthand. And it's that type of thing that motivates you to want to do something. Putting a personality to this, not just a disease that you read about in a book, but actually meeting the people, I think makes all the difference in the world. So we know exactly what mutation is affecting Anjali. And so we're now in the process of making a therapy that will directly fix the problem and not just treat the symptoms of her disease.
Glycogen storage disease is one of the orphan diseases, which means not lots of kids are affected and there is not much awareness to this condition. And I know Anjali and kids who are like Anjali want to achieve so much in their life. And if they are able to do the hard work and if they're able to put their effort, there shouldn't be any single disease or condition that would stop them from doing this. So I do want this research to go ahead. I do want them to find a cure so that kids can be kids and also they can achieve what they want to achieve in their life without something that would stop them.